Hello, this is Joe with Cutter Squad Lawn Care, doing a voiceover to wrap up the season. We do one of these every year. I do one every year. I did one last year, the year before that, and the year before that, just to tell you how my season was and the good and the bad. Right now in the video, what you seeing is a job we did the other day. We had to blow all the leaves out of this behind these trees back here, because the leaves collect bad. They collect real bad back there. So I had to blow all the leaves out, and we had to rake them and bag them. That's what she wanted. That's what she got. Okay, to wrap up my season, 2024 was actually a really good year for lawn care for me. This is probably one of the best seasons I had in a long time. I think my first season and this season, because your first season you just so hungry to get out there and get customers. You know what I'm saying? You taking anything. You just happy to be out there working, making some money. The second, third, and the fourth, yes, which is this season. Can you believe in next season? Around May, I would be in business for 5 years. That sounds crazy. That means I haven't worked a regular job in 5 years. Wow. All I can say is thank you, God. But so my fourth season, which was this season, coming to an end, has been very good. I mean, we did have 2 breakdowns at the end of the year. As you know, the Wright mower didn't start. It needed a whole new wiring harness, and they basically rewired the whole Wright mower. As y'all know, that was $780 or something like that. They did some more, so they fixed the brake on it, because you have to have the brake halfway off the tires for it to start. I can't really explain it. I would have to show you. And the Keymobile had to get the lead frame replaced, which the lead frame is in the transmission. Those lead frames on the older 150s are known to go bad. So I guess it was just time. So the Keymobile has a new lead frame, valve body, transmission fluid, and it's driving really good. Y'all remember my truck transmission was slipping, changed the transmission fluid, truck working fine. So I would say that, even though I would say my truck dodge an obstacle, and I will also say that I'm glad that the Keymobile and the Wright didn't cost much money. I'm glad the Wright, because I was thinking on the Wright the engine was messing up again. I was like, that's a brand new engine, less than $400. But nope, it ended up being basically being the whole board needed to be rewired. I guess over time, y'all, the mower is a 2013 model, but I guess over time the wires on it just went out. It just wasn't connecting. The fuses, all that been replaced. I mean, the key switch, the PTO, all that, everything. I mean, even the wires that go into the battery, all that was replaced. And the Keymobile, as y'all know, the stuff in the transmission was replaced. That was around about $2,500. Then I had my transmission fluid changed in my truck. That was $400. So that was it. That was the only breakdowns. I mean, they wasn't that bad because we made a lot of money this year. But so that didn't bother me too much because I really had the money. But see, last year when the differential broke and all that, I ain't had the money I had now. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was really mad about that. I had to get an engine for the Wright, and I had to get a whole new differential. So those that really bothered me last season, but this season, those I guess two things really, it didn't really bother me. It didn't really get to me. But I did accomplish what I wanted this season. Was I did not get my 100. I remember at the beginning of the season I said I was gonna get 100 customers. I didn't get it. We got up to about close to 70 customers, which was pretty good. We was bringing in. I don't like to really talk numbers on my channel, but we was bringing in a decent amount a week, and I think we was somewhere around the I think we was around the $7,000 mark for the months. The only thing that messed me up was November. I think November is when it did not rain. It was warm days, but it did not rain, and it kind of and people was starting to cancel early, and I can't say that I didn't want them to not cancel, but the grass wasn't growing. So I mean, and then some. You go to some of these houses, they ain't got no leaves, they don't got no bushes to be trimmed. All they got is grass. So I mean, it ain't much you can do there. So that kind of bothered me, because it was a lot of people canceling in November because the grass was not growing. It was so dry. It did not rain for like a month and a couple of days. So that was probably the hardest thing this year with the yards. But other than that, I had a lot of new houses. Like I said, got a lot of Christmas gifts. I still got a lot of my original customers from when I first started, and I got a lot of new customers. And then we got rid of a lot of customers that I was servicing for a couple years. And hey, it's just time to move on. No, nothing stay the same. So that's how that went. That's how my year went. We even got a dog, Bella Cutter. She right over here beside me. It was a good year. This was a good year. Except for the end. The end kind of got under my skin just a little bit, but other than that, it was a damn good year. I hope y'all had excuse me. I hope y'all had a damn good year too. We still doing leaf jobs. We do leaf jobs up until we start back until I start back mowing. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully we can get leaf jobs all the way up until March, and then after that we back to our mowing schedule like always. Hopefully I can get the same amount of customers. Miss Key will be working with me next year on certain days. Last year she was with me, almost every day of the week. But she got a better job now, and her hours are longer now, so she will only be with me a couple of days. And we're gonna try to get her I'm gonna try to get her in these CNA classes so she can be a CNA, make more money, and maybe she can work her way up from there. You never know, sky's the limit. Maybe she one day have her own CNA building. I don't know, but I love to help her. So I know that's one thing I want to accomplish, is to get her in the CNA classes next year. I don't really got no goals right now, but I will come up with some as I go on, or what things I do need. But I do need to upgrade my blower. I will say that. I want to upgrade my blower. So that's one thing I'm thinking of right now, and this video is about to end, and that's the finished product right there. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all seen all them leaves?